November at Costco is always the month when new products explode onto the shelves, and this year's lineup is truly more worth checking out than previous years. Many items are appearing for the first time. Some come with cleaner ingredients, and others are limited holiday season editions that are only sold for a few short weeks before disappearing. This is the clearest breakdown to help you see which 12 new products are genuinely worth putting in your cart, which ones have rare good pricing, and which items make the most sense for meals, health, or the upcoming holiday season. Just by going through the full list, you'll know exactly what to buy on your Costco trip this month. Subscribe to the channel to get the latest video updates. 1. GT's Guava Goddess Kombucha. GT's Guava Goddess is one of the easiest kombucha drinks for beginners, especially for anyone hesitant about kombucha's strong sourness. This pink guava flavor is light, easy to drink, and far less fermented smelling than many kombucha brands, so it works well for both first-timers and people who drink it daily. When shoppers see this exact flavor at Costco, most regulars grab it immediately because it's not always available on the shelf. Costco's price also makes it an easy buy, around $9.99 for a six-pack, which is much cheaper than buying individual bottles at regular grocery stores. What stands out most is its effect on digestion. After a heavy meal or on days when you've been eating on the go, a bottle of Guava Goddess makes your stomach feel noticeably more comfortable. It's not miraculous. It's simply the natural benefit of fermented drinks. And because the pink guava flavor is gentle, you don't get that sharp acidity that hits hard in many sour kombucha varieties. Buying it at Costco also saves a lot. GT's sold individually at retail is very expensive, but buying it in a pack at Costco is much more affordable. If you want to drink it daily, this is the more practical and economical option. Guava Goddess is also great for anyone trying to cut back on soda or sugary drinks. It has light fizz, natural fruit flavor, no added sugar, and no natural flavors. You can drink it midday for a mild energy boost, or chill it and enjoy it like a healthier soda on weekends. 2. Rouse Alfredo sauce. If you cook pasta often, you'll notice the difference the moment you open a jar of Rouse Alfredo. Many store-brand Alfredo sauces are overly thick, taste powdery, or feel heavy after a few bites because they rely on thickeners, seed oils, or hidden sugars. But the Rouse version that Costco just brought in is completely different. Simple ingredients, restaurant-quality texture, and, most importantly, no seed oils. Costco sells the 2-jar pack for about $9.89, which is noticeably cheaper than buying them individually elsewhere. The biggest highlight is ingredient quality. The list is straightforward: cream, butter, parmesan, pepper, and a few essential seasonings. No cornstarch, no maltodextrin, no thickeners. When you pour it into a pan, the sauce melts smoothly and coats the pasta just like a traditional homemade Alfredo. It doesn't separate or clump the way cheaper sauces often do. For busy shoppers, Rouse cuts your dinner time down to under 15 minutes. There's no need to whisk butter, cream, and cheese on the stove from scratch, yet you still get the rich, smooth, classic Alfredo flavor. That's why so many families say Rouse is worth the money, even though at first glance the price seems slightly higher than mainstream brands. Another point Costco shoppers care about is the cleanliness of the sauce. While most market brand Alfredo sauces use canola or soybean oil to cut costs, Rouse sticks to butter and cream as the base, giving the dish richness without making it feel heavy. 3. Golden Irish Spreadable Butter. Golden Irish Spreadable Butter is one of the standout new Costco items you should pause to check, because it's completely different from the typical spreadable butter found in supermarkets. The ingredients are just butter, olive oil, and sea salt. No seed oils, no softening agents, and no cheap additives. Very few spreadable butters meet that standard. The convenience factor is huge. It spreads instantly, even straight from the fridge. No waiting for it to soften, no cutting off cold chunks. It works perfectly for morning toast, warm bread, or quick dishes that need butter. With a 2 lb size priced around $12.59, it's significantly cheaper than many other grass-fed butters, especially Kerrygold. If you use butter daily or are heading into the holiday season when baking consumes a lot of butter, this one is an easy yes. Most importantly, Ireland's dairy quality is consistently high. The cows are mostly grass-fed, which gives the butter a richer flavor, a naturally deeper yellow color, and none of the oily feel that spreadables made with canola often have. If you want a butter that's delicious, clean, convenient, and reasonably priced, Golden Irish Spreadable is absolutely worth adding to your Costco cart this month. One try is enough to see why so many shoppers bookmark it instantly. Fear. Brami Protein Pasta. Brami Protein Pasta is one of the new items at Costco that might look like regular pasta at first glance, but it's actually much more worth buying, especially if you're looking for a pasta that fills you up without feeling heavy. The price is about $11 for 4 1LB boxes, which makes each box cheaper than most premium pasta brands at regular grocery stores. The biggest difference with Brami lies in its ingredients. Along with traditional semolina, they add lupini beans, a legume known for being rich in protein and fiber. Because of that, each 2 serving contains 12 g of protein and 5 g of fiber. In other words, even a simple pasta dish keeps you full longer, stabilizes your energy, and prevents that quick hunger rebound you often get from regular white pasta. Another important point. The pasta is made in Italy and is certified glyphosate-free. This matters because US-grown wheat is often treated with herbicides before harvest. Italian pasta is different. Stricter processing, slow drying, and more consistent quality. Brami's noodles are firm, sturdy, and hold their shape well when cooked. 5. Fire-roasted red peppers. Fire-roasted red peppers are the kind of item that can save you a lot of time in the kitchen. The large 58 Oz jar, priced around $8.79, is imported from Greece, well known for naturally processed produce. The ingredients are simply peppers, water, vinegar, and salt, with absolutely no seed oils, preservatives, or added coloring. This is a clear difference from most jarred roasted peppers sold in the US market. At under $9, it's nearly impossible to make the same amount at home. Buying fresh peppers, roasting them, peeling them, and seasoning them is time-consuming, and the flavor is hard to keep consistent. These ready-to-eat roasted peppers have a gentle sweetness, a natural smoky aroma, and a soft texture that's easy to enjoy straight from the jar. In practice, this is a very versatile ingredient. You can toss it into salads, add it to pizza, use it as a sandwich topping, or chop it into pasta. For a quick appetizer, just drain the peppers, drizzle olive oil, and add a bit of pepper, instantly turning it into a European-style antipasto. For anyone eating clean or trying to cut down on oils, this product is both convenient and meets the minimal ingredients standard. A notable point is that this item is new at Costco and isn't yet available in many warehouses. If you want to try it, now is the best time to buy, because European imports like this often aren't stocked year-round. With a reasonable price, large size, and clean ingredients, fire-roasted red peppers is one of the you'll definitely use it up food items from the November rotation. 6. Date Lady Organic Date Sugar. Date Lady Organic. Date sugar is a new item at Costco that arrived just in time for baking season, and it's a great buy if you're looking for a more natural, less processed sweetener with a mild, pleasant sweetness to replace regular cane sugar. The large 30 Oz bag, priced around $9, is a much better deal than buying it at natural grocery stores like Whole Foods or Thrive Market, where they sell half the size for the same price. What makes this sugar stand out is that it contains only one ingredient: organic dates that have been dried and finely ground. There's no refining, no bleaching, and no added anti-caking agents. This allows the sugar to retain the natural flavor of dates, light caramel notes, gentle sweetness, and a subtle fruitiness that gives food a deeper flavor without sharp sweetness. For anyone reducing refined sugar or looking for a healthier sweetener for the family, this is a solid option. One of the biggest conveniences is that you can replace cane sugar at a 1:1 ratio in baking recipes, desserts, or even coffee. It works well in muffins, pancakes, cookies, and granola. Because it doesn't fully dissolve like white sugar, date sugar is best suited for baked goods or mixed recipes where clarity isn't needed. Unlike diet sugars, such as stevia or monk fruit, which often leave a bitter aftertaste, Date Lady has a natural profile that doesn't become unpleasant over time. This is why many people choose it for holiday baking. It tastes good and helps cut down the amount of refined sugar in the season's recipes. Pause for 3 seconds and tap the subscribe button to follow the latest videos. 7. Soupergirl. Soupergirl is one of the new products at Costco this month, and if you're looking for a quick, healthy meal without the additives found in canned soups, this is a great option to try. The product comes in 2 large containers totaling 3 lbs, priced at about $9, with 2 flavors: vegetarian chili and white bean soup. Both are made from real vegetables, use extra virgin olive oil, and contain no seed oils, no thickeners, and no preservatives. The kind of soup where you open, heat, and eat without facing an ingredient list that runs an entire page. The biggest highlight is the high fiber content. The chili alone has 15 g of fiber and 9 g of protein per serving. This makes it more than just a light bowl of soup. It's filling enough to replace a quick lunch. For busy people, office workers, or anyone who wants a ready-to-eat healthy option in the fridge, Soupergirl is exactly the type of convenient but guilt-free food. The flavors are also very approachable. The chili has a mild kick, lots of beans, and slow-cooked tomatoes. The white bean soup is creamy with natural sweetness from vegetables. Perfect for vegetarians or anyone trying to cut back on meat. You only need to microwave it for 3 to 4 minutes and pair it with whole grain bread or a salad for a complete meal. 8. Siete cookies. Siete cookies is one of the newest snacks at Costco, and it falls into the category of better than most alternatives. Not perfect, but still a solid option if you want a lightly sweet treat made with cleaner ingredients. The large Costco bag includes 2 flavors: Mexican vanilla chocolate chip and Mexican wedding, priced around $13.79, significantly cheaper than buying individual bags at Whole Foods or Sprouts. What makes Siete different is how the cookies are made. The entire cookie line is gluten-free, using almond flour and arrowroot flour instead of refined wheat flour. The fat source is coconut oil, not canola or soybean oil like most packaged cookies. Because of this, the cookies have a gentle crunch, natural richness, and none of the oily aftertaste or harsh sweetness that typical store-bought cookies often have. However, there is a small downside. The recipe still includes cane sugar and coconut sugar, so the product is not Bobby approved. That said, the sugar content is only 4 to 5 g per serving, which is far lower than the average cookie on the market, usually 10 to 15 g. For anyone trying to cut down on sugar but still wanting a small sweet snack, this level is quite reasonable. 9. Spindrift Cranberry Raspberry Sparkling Water. Spindrift Cranberry Raspberry is one of the most anticipated limited edition flavors at Costco this season. The 24-can pack, priced around $15, stays true to Spindrift's signature formula. No artificial flavors, no sugar, no sweeteners, just real fruit and carbonated water. This is what sets Spindrift apart from most sparkling waters on the market, where natural flavors remain the main ingredient, even though nobody really knows what they are. The cranberry raspberry flavor is a holiday season exclusive, balancing the light tartness of cranberries with the gentle sweetness of raspberries. It tastes fresh, vibrant, and perfect for the festive atmosphere. According to the brand, each pack contains the equivalent of 48 cranberries and 126 raspberries. It may sound like marketing, but you can clearly taste the real fruit. It's not harsh, not artificial, and there's zero synthetic aroma. Many people choose this drink as a soda replacement because it's refreshing, flavorful, and not heavy. Among Spindrift's flavors, cranberry raspberry only appears once a year, so if you see it at Costco, it's best to pick up a pack immediately. 10. Martinelli's Sparkling Apple Juice. Martinelli's Sparkling Apple Juice is the classic drink that appears on Costco shelves every holiday season, and it sells out quickly every year. The 4 large glass bottles, priced around $12.99, follow the brand's 150-year-old formula, 100% apple juice made from U.S.-grown apples, with no added sugar, no flavoring, and no coloring. It's the kind of drink that's completely safe for the whole family, especially when you want something festive but non-alcoholic. What makes Martinelli's stand out is its natural sweetness. The apple flavor is clean and bright, with a gentle tartness and light carbonation. It's not sharp like soda, nor is it syrupy like boxed apple juice. When served chilled, you can clearly taste the real apple flavor, just like freshly pressed juice. That's why many families use Martinelli's as a wine alternative for holiday dinners or weekend gatherings. It still looks elegant and bubbly like champagne, but everyone can drink it, including kids. Another major plus is the classic glass bottle. It looks far more festive and upscale on a dinner table, and many people even reuse the bottles for homemade juices. And if you pay attention, the retail price in regular grocery stores is usually 20–30% higher than at Costco. So buying the full pack here is noticeably cheaper, especially during the holiday season when demand spikes and stock runs out fast. 11. Sweet Nothings Frozen Smoothie Pops. Sweet Nothings. Frozen smoothie pops is one of the healthy snacks that just returned to Costco this month. If you're looking for something sweet for the whole family without worrying about sugar or additives, this is a great option to try. The large box includes 16 pops for $9.99, and each pop has only 35 to 40 calories, yet it's made entirely from real organic fruit. No added sugar, no dairy, and no preservatives. The ingredient list is extremely simple. Banana, strawberry, blueberry, dates, and chia seeds, all blended and frozen, with no artificial flavors or sweeteners. The fruit flavor is fresh, cool, and clean, without the harsh sweetness or fake fruit taste that many supermarket popsicles have. Because dates are used as the natural sweetener, the pops still have a pleasant, mild sweetness without any cane sugar. For anyone cutting back on sugar but still wanting a cold dessert after meals, this is a very smart choice. One interesting point is that Sweet Nothings uses upcycled fruit. Fruits that are perfectly nutritious but removed from store shelves because they're not visually perfect. This helps reduce food waste while preserving the same flavor and nutrients as regular fruit. This product is also a hit with families who have young kids because it's lightly sweet, low in sugar, and dairy-free. Kids can enjoy them freely, and adults can eat them after meals or post-workout. They're convenient to use. Just keep them in the freezer, and whenever you need a light frozen treat, you can grab one immediately without waiting for anything to thaw. 12. St. Dalfour Holiday Jam Set. The St. Dalfour Holiday Jam Set is one of the most highly sought-after holiday products at Costco this year. The gift box includes several small jars with festive flavors like apple cinnamon, apricot, blueberry, and black cherry, priced around $12, and comes with a small ceramic spoon. A tiny detail that makes the set look elegant and perfect for gifting or for displaying on a Christmas morning breakfast table. The most noteworthy point is the clean ingredients and classic French recipe. St. Dalfour does not use refined cane sugar like most other jams. Instead, they use concentrated fruit juice to sweeten. This results in a lighter sweetness and a clearer, more natural fruit flavor without any harshness or chemical aftertaste. That's why this jam line is popular among people who eat healthy or follow a low-sugar diet. At a price just above $10 for the entire set, the holiday jam set works well as a gift and is also great to keep at home for the holiday season. Compared to Kirkland Organic Jam, which is organic but still contains added sugar, St. Dalfour stands out thanks to its no added sugar formula, no preservatives, and no artificial flavors. This list isn't filled with new items just for fun. Every product here is genuinely useful, things you'll actually finish, use often, and save money with. From clean foods and low-sugar drinks to condiments and convenient staples, they all share the same strengths: reasonable pricing and noticeably better quality than similar items outside Costco. If you're planning your holiday shopping, this is the best time to pick the right items, avoid waste, and take advantage of the most worthwhile Costco deals. What do you think? Costco still isn't doing well? Leave an honest comment.